Hello and welcome back to Lies of P. Tonight we are going up to the cathedral for chapter 4. I should probably...
I know my way around a weapon.
I wonder, actually, hang on. Wait. That's gonna be... That's gonna C. Okay. I need another motivity crank, though, to get that up to an S. Or not. I find it weird that it says... I can't upgrade any further, but it says if I got 2. But... I wonder. Let's disassemble you. Disassemble you. It's very slow.
I know my way around a weapon.
I feel like this version is faster. Yeah, it's a bit faster.
I know my way around a...
Okay. back to Moonlight Town. Actually, wait. Nope. Gotta deal with puppets first. Damn it. If I recall, there's a butterfly down there. Yep. And that's what we need for our next upgrade. And there's another one back in the valley. Moonlight Town Guide. Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Since Saint Frangelico met the one-winged angel and founded the church, Moonlight Town has become known as a place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimages. Andreas's reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind, devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying that Saint Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helped the priest's good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who delivered the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemist from outside and revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. After all, it was the birthplace of the Krat we know today. Today we have cable railways instead of pulleys and the city of the future instead of a country village, but our virtues remain unchanged. Just like how the angel wrapped St. Frangelico in his wings when he fell in the cold, people should help each other. Placed lower than any other, Moonlight Town is proof that virtue is still here. I was very lucky that that didn't set off that bomb. I could have sworn people jumped down on you from up there. But I guess not. Come on, charge over the edge. No? Not at all? Have I mentioned that I hate ones with pitchforks? Did not mean to heal myself there. Oh well, it doesn't hurt to be full health, but did not mean to do that. I think if you go across this, it collapses. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I can't go back there. This area is a trap. There's a bunch of puppets in there. I did not mean to do that either. Dang it. Basically, once you go in, the doorway closes behind you. And yeah, fight your way out. I wonder. Yeah, that trap. Workshop Union Standard corrosion resistance, which is going to be super helpful. Get corrosion resistance up, and actually let's get our pierce armor on. Now she is a mini boss that we can actually avoid fighting right now for a little bit more humanity. Because we got the Stalker's Promise gesture. Salute used by both bastards and sweepers. The reason one takes up one's sword is to honor one's vow to those whom one wishes to protect. No matter the banner one is fighting for, nothing changes this vow. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I can't remember if there's a dialogue option to do this or not. If you come back later, you'll have to fight her, but we can use it to skip for now.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened, but I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker? Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
The ergo is whispering. That means our humanity went up.
Please be safe up there.
So if you come back later, then she'll attack you. But I didn't feel like fighting her right now. I think the only thing you get is just her outfit. And ergo, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected, but what is that?
Now we switch from needing electricity to needing fire as we go to the path of misery. And real quick, we're going to go back to Hotel Krot so we can boost our weapons a little bit more.
I know my way around a weapon.
There we go.
idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
Weak to fire, that's what they are. This is the plague that's been afflicting everything. It's been afflicting the people of Krot. It does this. For a bit, we're going to be dealing more with them than puppets. Now let's deal with the ones up on the bridge. We are making our way to one of my least favorite parts of the game. When St. Frangelico falls and breathes his last breath, the angels of God will look after him.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
And there's one back here. Woman's Prayer. God, I pray with all my heart, please withdraw your wrath from Krot. Just as you enveloped St. Frangelico with angel's wings, please save us as well. If the judgment was unavoidable because of our corruption, please at least spare my child your wrath. This baby has done no wrong. Please let my Charlotte enter heaven. there's anyone who finds this place, please pray for us and know that there was desperate sadness here. And this is that was the wife of the woman whose note we found, or whose husband's note we found in back in the city. Pray you who are exhausted and injured. Fire abrasive. Okay, first we're gonna go back here.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can.
Guillaume's Ballad. Guillaume the King's Knight found the shining tree on the rocky mountain. The tree's fruit resembles gold coins, and this fruit is a miraculous blessing. For many people who have recovered from different diseases and who have been able to escape the plague, the elated knight built a castle and called himself the Holy Knight. But remember, sojourners, miracles always have a price, no matter how captivating they may be.
Many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison. The gold coin fruit might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation. Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
The cube. There are various kinds of wish stones which can be equipped to cubes. Using cubes consumes wish stones. You can equip a wish stone to a cube or replenish it through Giangio or Stargazer. People of ancient Krat knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. The wish stone could be put in a cube. Wish stone can be put in a cube made from a meteorite to display special powers. So basically, you get these cubes and then you get wish stones, and they can do things like increase your HP, restore your HP, give you fire effects, things like that. You will rise up and look after the land of God. When the angel spreads its wings and embraces the saint, and the cold is forgotten. The Belford Brake Cartridge. Can enhance resistance to brake. Which right now we don't need brake resistance. We need... Actually, no, we do need brake resistance. Oh, hang on. Which one is... Hang on. Brake might actually be from acid. So we may want brake actually. Disruption is luckily one we don't have to worry about until way later in the game.
I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me.
Right now, acid's going to be our big worry. Actually, wait, do I have... I can't remember if Remembrance will work. I think it has to be Pray. Yeah, it's Pray only. It increases your humanity when you pray from that. Oh, you fucker. Would you stop being too far back? Now, the big guy with the antlers, he's a demi-boss, mini-boss. He hits hard. Might need that thermite. Acid Canister, Dim Ergo, Hidden Moonstone, and Star Fragment. Dim Ergo, Thermite, St. Frangelico Cathedral Chapel, cloudy evening. You have sinned, repent with your tears. Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. I do love a good cathedral set piece. You know, we can go get a couple levels real quick.
Welcome to Hotel.
New items, no new items.
You're changing somehow. That is how you are unique. You can go beyond a puppet's limits. I don't even know if Geppetto is aware of this. Learn from how humans behave, how they feel. Even lie if you must. Those lies may change you, may rewrite reality. Lies are a weapon used by humans who thrive in a world of deception. I'll use my power to help.
I had enough for one level, jeez. This is one of my least liked areas in the game. Actually, this is probably my least liked area in the game. Because it's climbing. Hey, Giangio.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot. The people of ancient Krot knew how to bottle a wish upon a star. They claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. It's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them special power. Temporarily. Maybe you'll find a star to wish on, Stalker. And if you do, I hope this cube helps you with that.
When you wish upon a star. There's the next boss. The one-winged angel. Stained choir sheet music. The original score is unrecognizable because there's a sticky blue fluid over it. Someone wrote, "Angel, why did you abandon us? The cathedral scares me. I want to go home. Every night there's a monster crying in the basement. Even if I sing hymns, I can hear it in my ears. It'd be better if the Archbishop was with us, but he's busy praying. Angel, please hear our prayers. Help us go home, please." I do love a good organ. So yeah, the only reason I don't like this is because it's vertical descent in a Souls game. Also, this is kind of like, this is like the combination of vertical climbing and a poison swamp. That area down there is the poison swamp. You can get this and it lets you go between levels later once you're higher up. But you have to climb all the way up. And there's monsters with ranged attacks. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Yeah, that one right there. That one's got a ranged attack. So So you're doing platforming on like really skinny areas. Ah! I fucking hate this area. I will probably die the most in this area than anywhere else in the game. Until we get to one of the later bosses. See if I can get that one to come alone over here. I hate it when their fucking back swings take them out of range and then they just fucking stun lock you like that. I'm gonna leave that item for now. Shit! I think you have to drop, yeah, you have to drop down onto that. If I recall, I think... there's a ranged guy back over there that can hit you from there. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. My headset is apparently trying to die. There we go. And then there's another one over there. There's that area there, which I don't recommend trying to get to yet. He took his item down there with him. Shit. Basically, you have to get over to this side on the top, and then you can come down here and start opening up shortcuts. But this area is just the worst. And I wish I had the... I wish I could pull myself to an enemy with puppet string right now. Because that would make this so much easier than the way you have to go about it. I wonder. All right, forgot about you. So focused on that one, forgot about you. Did not realize that was what that was going to do. I thought it was going to throw it. Well then. Okay. That is going to make life easier. Okay. If you get Sen's Fortress vibes, there's a reason for that. I can't remember. One of these ways opens the shortcut. There's another big guy in there. Couldn't remember if there was anything else down here. Shit. Oh, wait. Put the cube there. The Archbishop is dead. Those who are still alive must flee from the dead. I would have really liked if that topped off my charge. Okay. We had to use our charge, but we're back at full health. That'll at least help us live a little bit longer. Hopefully long enough to open up the shortcut. So that we don't have to climb all the way back up like that again. hate running and jumping in a Souls game. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Because, like, sometimes it's like, it just, if it feels like doing it, if it feels like working. Once I get across that pit, we're going to be able to deal with the acid down below. And if I can get across to the other side, we'll have a shortcut. And go. Shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. This is the absolute worst. I hate that I am so fucking close and I can't make the stupid platforming because it's a fucking Souls game, and platforming is the fucking worst in Souls games. I think it's possible, if you're careful, that you can jump on that and ride it up. Okay, hang on. Which one's higher for strike? You're the one for strike. Burn off that fucking poison swamp area. Now this one, at least, is slightly easier because you can do that, and then you can do that. There's actually an item you can get riding that up to the top. But first, before we even consider anything like that, we're going to activate this. So now That spot we saw at the very bottom goes up instead of down. Let's see here. Let's just see if... Nope, there we go. I survived that. You know what? We're going to come back to that. We are going to grab the items that's here. I think that lets you be invisible to enemies. We're going to go down here. I don't think... Notice I said think, not no. Yeah, no enemies in here. The crafted cryptic vessel. You take those to Venigni and he decodes them and gives you locations where you can get special items. Okay. We are going to go back here. We are going to teleport back. Yeah, I think we only have enough for one level, one way or the other.
I'll use my power to...
Go to Venigni, get him to decrypt this.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical. May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
Order, strike the puppet hanging from the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard. Appendix, a message to Adelina. Dear Adelina, I've prepared a shelter for you. It's an apartment on Elysian Boulevard. You can stay there until everything settles down. I've arranged for someone to take you there. Once you get to the Alchemist Bridge on Elysian Boulevard, you're safe. The address and the key are hidden in the puppet hung from the Alchemist Bridge. Ask your escort man to strike the puppet. Shelter was supposed to be our first home, but I guess next time. To make up for what happened, I'm escorting the Alchemist for a bit. We're going to St. Frangelico Cathedral and all the way to the Grand Exhibition. Maybe this mission is to bring petrification disease cures to the refugees. I'll be back as soon as it's done. So now, do I have something I can throw? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Let's teleport. Let's go to the City Hall one, then back to the bridge. If you watched part 2, you might remember where I was trying to attack it. And this is why. Letter with the refuge's address. Address, Elysian Boulevard, 221B. Love, Adelina. A key is enclosed. And now we're going to go back here. Take the lift back upstairs. Come on. And then have to deal with this nonsense one last time. And then 221B, Baker Street. Owl Doctor's hunting apparel, and quartz. The hunting apparel of the Owl Doctor. It looks normal, yet there's something gruesome about it. I decided to give them repose when they were still human. This was his last vow before he lost his ego as a doctor. All right. We are now go back to Hotel Krat so we can use this quartz. I wonder if the cattle start reacting better to me now. See if we can find it before I leave again. I think, actually, we're going to get the perfect guard destruction. I'm terrible at perfect guards. But it's possible to break enemies' weapons if you get a perfect guard, and some bosses too. And it would be nice if I could actually manage to pull it off. But making it more likely to destroy their weapon sooner would definitely be helpful. Where's the kitty? Before I get back to it. I don't know where the kitty is. Okay. I believe it's the next chapter has like my least, like my most hated boss fight. Because it's a gank fight. But the main one you have to fight, you can destroy their weapon with perfect guards. I never managed to do it the first time I played through. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll pull it off with this one. But oh, I love not having that poison there. But we are... Legion plug. Hey, we can make a new Legion arm. Legion plugs need to craft Legion arms, which can be done at the Venigni craft machine. If I recall right, climb on this, and then there is an area, yep, right there. Blind man's double-sided spear handle and blade. Double-sided spear blade, cherished by Noah the Blind Stalker. The sharpened double blade vibrates like a tuning fork, which helps in battle. Noah was aloof, even facing the blood-soaked darkness. His double-sided spear is still crying and guiding him. The handle of the altered spear used by the Blind Stalker Noah. The shield attached to this handle allows special attacks to deflect enemy attacks. Even after losing his eyesight, Noah did not give up on his duty to protect others. The Blind Stalker added the shield to his cherished weapon and went to battle against the monsters. Now I wonder... Trying to remember, I think this is a big kind of mutiny guy. Yep. Hey, another quartz. That's helpful. Cat dust. I think there's a stargazer in the next room. Ooh, the crop supply box. You give it to Polendina and he gives you more stuff you can sell.
Archbishop Andreas once told me, always be true to myself. I'm surprised to see who's, well, alive. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Cecile, and I serve the Archbishop. I'm the only one left. Everyone's dead. From the petrification disease, or from the monsters. I didn't die. But my heart breaks more each day. Can you do me a kindness? Bring me the holy mark from the Archbishop's quarters. The Archbishop was a true saint. He was my savior. If I write his words into my heart, maybe it'll give me the strength to carry on. I can't die. But perhaps this can help me live again. Please, bring me the holy mark as quickly as you can. I can't die.
I don't think it's ever specifically stated, but like there's things that hint that Cecile is a vampire. Everybody hates the poison swamp. So we can go back to Hotel Crop. We can sell this stuff. We can give the chest to Polendina. And then we might be able to buy another quartz.
Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
We can buy Dark Moon Crescent Moonstones. We can buy the Bright Red Apple. And 1 quartz. I'm going to burn everything for these 2 items. $1,000, yeah, so 1,500. But we've got 2 quartz, so Actually, attribute resistance might be nice to have. Well, let's start on Pulse Cell Recovery 2. What do we got here in Section 3? Ooh, Perfect Guard Destruction Enhanced 2. Enhances stagger attack at charge attacks. Ooh, increased pulse cells. Reduce item prices, that's nice. Increased ergo from defeating enemies, also nice. I think, though, increasing pulse cells right this second is going to be the most important one. So that'll give us 7. And everybody's favorite classic trap. Shouldn't have been able to hit me in that corner, but apparently it can. So now you have to start watching out for these egg things that hang up, because they've got monsters in them and they drop down on you. Well, some have monsters. Some just drop like acid on you. Now we're also going to very carefully an advance crank. Nice. Ooh, a Legion caliber, even nicer. Reminds me, I forgot to build a new Legion arm. Place is cursed as the abyss of hell. You can't leave. The only thing waiting for you is despair. They call it the armor god. You arrogant ones, you have called the wrath of God upon yourselves. Okay. So open this door up. Ow, bitch. There's the boss chamber over there. And right, so there's the fire that burns off the acid swamp. That gate goes back over to where the Stargazer is. But first, we've got to get through all this shit. Ooh, that was close. And yeah, there's a big guy up there. But we're coming up on the end of this chapter. I completely forgot about him. I think that goes over to, yeah, where you can drop off the fire to burn the acid, which actually, you know, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Archbishop's Diary. Cecile's unwell again. Today, Brother Adam found her standing like one of the dead at the edge of a cliff and brought her back. If it's mild sleepwalking, it's fine, but I'm worried it's her old blood compulsiveness again. I know about her strong beliefs better than anyone else, so it's really too bad. God will be glad with the atone. Perhaps I should ask her for atonement for visiting the Isle of Alchemists. I have their relic in my hand, thanks to Cecile. I won't let those bastards ruin Crod anymore. This will purify the city. Maybe it was a mistake to accept those guys from the beginning. This disaster was divine judgment. They should have been turned away all those 30 years ago. But this will be the end. Crod is a city blessed by God, and I, Andreas, will come to its rescue. The journal is badly torn. Why me? The Archbishop's Holy Mark. Holy Mark obtained from the Archbishop's room. It's the Archbishop's eye that Cecile wanted to see in her last moments. The Archbishop was such a main character they called him the Saint of Crot. They say his moral influence even made murderers repent before God. Workshop Union Strengthening Frame. Weight goes up, but so does physical damage resistance. I am going to unlock this gate. Now we got our shortcut back to the Stargazer. Let's go give this to Cecile.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker. It's a reminder of the
I'm wanting to say she leaves her journal behind, and that's kind of where it hints at her being a vampire. Okay, now if I'm remembering correctly, going up this elevator, will take us to what's his face. Hang on one second. confused about that. And that's what I thought. Venigni works. Hotel Crot. I think that's Hotel Crot. I think so. Moonlight Town.
Oh. Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous! Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized.
So we can lie and send him to Venigni Works or to Hotel Crot. Right now we'll send him to Venigni Works.
Venigni Works? I didn't give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made, after all. But I heard tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it.
Fire abrasive. The air goes whispering.
Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my collection. Show me what you're worthy of. As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
So he's the one that sells you items for kill strong enemies, gain rare ergo. Alidor is a treasure hunter who collects his epic ergo. You can exchange it for his precious weapons or amulets. So yeah, he takes the boss ergo for weapons and amulets. So we can get the 7-coil spring sword. Precious 7-coil spring sword that was stored in the workshop tower. Even Geppetto could not replicate this fine masterpiece. 7 numbers on 7 blades. Text that remained engraved on the Eastern relic inspired the workshop technicians to make a masterpiece for this generation. Or you can get the Dancing One's amulet, enable dodging even when low stamina. The amulet can be equipped on a puppet. Best prey is never swayed by any obstruction. One must be prepared to make great effort to put on a magnificent show. We can get etiquette. Self-defense weapon adorned by the leader of the bastards. It can be disguised as an umbrella but bears its teeth in the moment of attack. Social dignity can be seen not only in the ballroom but also in the battlefield. The leader of the bastards does not lose his poise on either stage. Or the extreme modification amulet, which gives us increased weapon attack in proportion to the number of fable slots. Scrap Watchman was an experimental piece modified to the extreme to test how far Krat's engineering skills could go. The result was impressive, but ultimately came at a cost. And then the Holy Sword of the Ark. Special greatsword was lying asleep in the St. Frangelico Cathedral. It can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. The Arc Sanctus weapon was reproduced for puppet use and made a grand appearance at crowd events. However, its legendary holiness cannot be reproduced. Or the Conquering Amulet. Upon successful perfect guard, temporarily increased damage inflicted by weapon attack. Weapon heads to the place where fire, electricity, and acid flow must not be withstood but overcome and passed. Let's see here. So these are both motivity weapons. I think so. I think what I want to get, I think we're going to try the Holy Sword of the Ark. We're going to get the Extreme Modification Amulet and the Dodge Amulet. Kind of curious about this. I think I'll have to get my ooh, that's still got me slightly heavy though. Eee. That might be better for now. Less weight, and it increases the amount I can carry. I wonder. Oh. Try this out real quick. I'm definitely not going to use this in the boss fight, but it does got some nice power, but Maybe later on I'll try and work it into things. Maybe we're at the point, when we're at the point when we're dealing with more humans. I thought I saw something here when this was coming up. Oh, just the gates. Okay. I think we've got enough we can bump this up to the next level. And then still be able to level up. Oh, right. Forgot about that. Let's craft Aegis. Then we need 2 for dodge.
I know my way around a well.
First of all, you know what? We'll go ahead and do that.
I'll use my power to... And sing praise for a new saint has arrived. I, Saint Andreas, will consecrate this land. All right.
St. Andreas. That's phase 1. That is one thing I do disagree with on this game. Like, from this boss on, if I'm remembering right, it might be 2 bosses from now, but like, every boss becomes a 2-phase boss fight.
And now, the stage is set.
Eliminated. Twisted Angel's Ergo.
I want to go back to the old Krat. The old me.
before the greed. Over to me.
And that's where we were up above the cathedral. Ergo obtained from the fallen Archbishop Andreas, it's packed with immense power. Gold caused even the devout saint to crumble little by little. Unable to acknowledge how corrupt he had become, he escaped into a delusion that he had been chosen by the angel. We're going to do this real quick. And then we're going to run back, because if I'm remembering right, I think Cecile is gone now. Yep. Cecile's written confession and divine service. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints come to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you open the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell, Cecile. And we got Prey. Slowly turning redder and redder. Must be the evidence of the rose-colored love you will whisper again soon. For God, for your beloved, divine service for any affair. We will go to the first Stargazer in chapter 5, as we do. And then we will teleport back to the cathedral entrance so that we can get we can go back to the angel statue and pray, and then we'll go back to Hotel Krat and finish up this chapter.
Name happened here? I haven't a clue myself. There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Path of the Pilgrim, foggy night.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Smiling Bunny Mark, child who is a blessing to the family lies here. May he rest in peace. Smiling Bunny Mark. Mark carved of the Smiling Bunny. It was left in the graveyard of the Malum District tomb slums. Smiling Bunny is the well-known sign of the stalkers. It's said to serve as a sort of pass in certain areas. Never noticed that before. Okay. Plenty of people to talk to, but first... Oh yeah, we gotta do that too. But let's go to the chapel. Foggy night. Prayers for God, mourning for the departed. Whatever they are, they're not emotions ordinary puppets could feel. The ergo is whispering. Go talk to Alidoro real quick. Oh, shoot. Can't remember where Alidoro is.
Is anyone there?
Oh.
The factory's locked up tight. You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you, so I'll ask again. Do you know of a safe place? You see? This is how we rebuild trust, you and I. I'll take another chance on you. I'm nothing if not magnanimous, you see? But beware. A hound's teeth are sharper than a sword. One bite is enough to take your life. You tricked me with your... But I'm no stranger to beneficence, so I shall let it pass one more time. Remember, the hound... You tricked me. But remember,
can't remember, because I know you can send him to Elysian Boulevard. I can't remember if he'll actually not go to Hotel Krat if you send him there after that. But let's get some new music on. Oh wait, before I do that, let's play the piano.
At the House of Venigni, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
It's always a stamina to appraise value collectibles such as marks or commemorative coins that you discover on your adventures.
Oh dear. This is the mark of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, a notorious band of stalkers. The Stalkers as a unified force ceased to be after their defeat at the Battle of the Workshop Tower. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood took over the Marlem district after that. I believe you could use this mark to move safely whilst on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's turf, to use their unsophisticated vernacular, and give you entree to the black market as well. But be careful, sir. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood is quite infamous for how they treat interlopers. If they catch you, they'll put you in the liar's coffin. Yes, I believe it is as unpleasant as it sounds. Ah, and I see we have new physical records to catalogue for the collection. Such effort deserves commensurate reward, don't you think? At the House of Venigni,
You know that stalker? The Hound? Is it true you brought him here? Wow! I didn't know he was still alive! Thank heavens! I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there. You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking where I'm from. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to.
There goes
They almost
whispering
took
from
charge
the
of
music.
planning for the grand exhibition. But that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be weapons. So I'm an orphan, and that hardly makes me exotic in Krat. Can I help you with anything else?
Feel alright.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
Ergo Wavelength Decoder. An Ergo Wavelength Decoder left by Venigni. This device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprint on the puppets. Venigni decided to analyze the puppet's ergo wavelengths to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. Should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Krat.
Seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malum district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
Yeah, there are. Talk to Uncle Doro. Hey, there's the kitty. Kitty still doesn't like us. Working progress.
Oh, it's you! This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes upon my treasure. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
So now we can get the Trident of the Covenant, which is a very good technique weapon. Ritual Trident that was lying asleep in the relic of Trismegistus is presumed to have once belonged to a great warrior who served an ancient king. Warrior of the Sea vowed to protect the people from the cursed relic. He kept his vow even when his skin was mashed until it was green. And the Nameless One's amulet has a chance of not being consumed when using pulse cells. There was a time when puppets were treated as heroes in Krat. This amulet is the vestige of a fireman puppet who was called a hero. I think I think we're just going to go ahead and use this ergo. That amulet's not good enough for me.
A puppet that keeps changing, keeps growing. I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me, a human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light, a city of joy. I wish I could go back, even just for one day.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
But yeah, not using a technique weapon, and
Just dance fill me all through the night. Turn it
don't really need that amulet.
close to you.
I think it said Geppetto needed to talk as well, and then that's where we'll end it.
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster. That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. Oh, sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment. No lies. The city of Krat asked me any...
Okay.
Just dance fill me all through the night. Turn it
Don't lie, be a good little puppet.
close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright.
Alright, well,
I feel good. Just walk your step.
thank you so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying it. Join us again next week when we will be going to Chapter 5 and exploring the Malum District, which has one of my least favorite boss fights in the game. I think the last section was one of my least favorite areas, the next one's one of my least favorite boss fights, so we will see how things go next time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then.